What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a video after a mini hiatus again. Like I said in the last video, but if you guys haven't seen that, pretty much to sum it up, school, third year, engineering major, got stuff to do. There's only like a month and a week left, so about four to 5 weeks left of classes, and then I have about two full months of just break. So at that point, once the break starts, I'll pick it up again. Just, bear with me for a little bit more, about another month or so. And then, of course, I'll start picking up the videos again. Now, starting off with Global, as you guys saw from the thumbnail, Blazing Awakening Round 2 is out, featuring Gaara and Rock Lee. Now, of course, they're not out on Global side, but I'll just rush through Global really quickly, and then head over to JP for the new stuff. On Global, is there anything new? Yes and no. New meaning like Phantom Castle with Dodge Obito. It's nothing spectacular. I'll just show you his stuff really quickly. It's pretty much, we go here. This is his stuff. You gotta get top 100 to get all copies, but yada yada. Get floor 100 if you want to get one copy. All of his abilities are 5% chance of dodging. And yeah, that's it. If you guys want to take a look, you can go check out the jutsus. They're nothing spectacular, and his voice is really cringy, so I just don't even feel like listening to it. And then this is the new banner, which isn't any new characters. It's just, it's just whatever, it's just the banner of characters. If you guys wanted to, I'd recommend just do the first summon, because it is a guaranteed multi for 40. So there's definitely no harm in that. And considering that you can get 10-10, Tamari, they're all good units. Like, they're all limit breakable units that are pretty good when limit broken. And the last thing is that the Obito is out for 3 more days, right? Including today. So if you haven't summoned for him yet, be sure to do so. And on that note, if you guys want pearls, the pearls is going to pretty much by tomorrow, the pearls should be up and running as normal. So right now we were only taking options for 999 pearls, right? Because we just didn't have enough devices to just do more than that. So we were just giving priority to those who were ordering 999. But by the end of today, if you guys are watching this on the day of the video's release, all the other options for ranging from $50 to however much, up until 999 pearls, will be available. So be sure to check out the Twitter and Facebook. Facebook is now up, so if you guys don't have a Twitter, you can check that out as well. Now moving on to JP, we're gonna start off with a bang and just go straight into it, right? Here we go. Blazing Fest, Blazing Awakening banner, Blazing Awakening Fest, whatever the hell it is. Let's do Blazing Bash, I can't remember. Either way, it is including the other two as well as Rock Lee and Gaara. Actually, I want to see if the rates, what are the rates for these? Okay, so 4%, which is actually pretty good, right? And it's at a total of 15%, which is the same thing that happens on the other Blazing Fest banner. And it seems like this is very PvP oriented, because the way it is now is that these two units, when Sasuke and Naruto came out, their Blazing Awakening forms were pretty much as good as their non-Blazing Awakening for PvE, if not better. And then their PvPs were significantly better, right? Above, like, if you were going to use PvP, you were going to have to awaken them. Now here it's a little bit different. These guys are better in PvP when awoken, but it's clearly visible that they're weaker when in PvE if they're awoken as well. So it's like the Blazing Awakening form, if you want to call it, is worse for PvE, and you would only do it for PvP. So if you take a look at what these guys do, here we have it: Rock Lee, Heart Unit, short range. I really like the art, and this is his pretty high attack, right? We're talking about 2500. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the highest short range hitting unit non-limit broken, right? And the one previous to him was the other Rock Lee. So I could be wrong, there was plenty of units out in between, but that's what I'm pretty sure it is. Now these are his Ninja World Clash stats down below. See, in his PvE, they're just not good. Okay, now let's take a look at the jutsus. 3.7 times attack to one enemy. And let's see what else. And knocks them back. If we go here, it's 9 times attack to one enemy and knocks them back. 11 times if they have attack reduction. But this is so cool looking. Yeah. Because we didn't get a nice ultimate animation from the other Rock Lee, because you'd have to use his normal jutsu, right? You'd use his ultimate to like go to 150%. So we didn't get something as nice as that. And then his dupe abilities boost attack by 100, and the rest are boost critical rate by 2%. So I think it would actually crit a lot, because from what was like, it's not written anywhere, but from what people have tested out, the critical rate is 1%. So if he has times 2, so 2%, then it would go to 4%, 8%, and 16% critical rate. Of course, there's no way to really prove that unless you just run extensive amounts of tests, right, to get an idea of what it is. But no, if it is like that, 16% chance is pretty nuts. Here you have a Blazing Awakening, and you can see what I mean, where his stats go down 200 attack down, which is a pretty big cut. Now, if we take a look at his PvP stats, they like double. Well, like the attack pretty much. Nope, that's completely incorrect. That was an exaggeration. His attack goes up like 600, and then his health goes up by about 4,000. No peeking. And then his speed goes up by 10. Roughly 10. Goes by 7. Now, the difference isn't just the stats, it's the jutsus as well. So the jutsu looks a little bit different, but it's still it's single target, 3.2 times attack in PvE, right? But it definitely looks cool. In PvP, it is 4 times attack to one enemy, boosts own speed by 20% and knocks them back. So if he's at 186, you know, he's getting almost another 40 speed from using this jutsu, putting him at like 220. And at that point, that's pretty cool, you know. He'd be pretty decent to use. Now, I don't think he's busted, right? It's like, I'm not saying like, you know, must have, throw him on your team. I'm just saying like, he'd be pretty cool to use. And then his ultimate jutsu, which is the same animation, it's the same jutsu, but on PvE version, it's 8.4 times attack to one enemy. If they're attack, you know, if they have attack reduction, 10.5 times, and then it's literally the same jutsu as the non-awoken version for PvP. Then his dupe abilities are 10% chance to erase chakra consumption on jutsu, boost speed by 30, another 10% chance to, you know, erase chakra consumption, reduce chance of being sealed by 25%, and then ignore substitution. So if you grab the 30 speed, bring them to 216, and then you use his normal jutsu, then he'll probably get what, like another like 22 or like 24, you know, speed, putting him at like 240 almost. At that point, you know, that's pretty good. Now if you take a look at Gaara, he is vast range, so he would be the 4th unit with vast range after, you know, the 2 Minatos and the Obito. Unless I'm missing someone. I don't think I'm missing anyone. But his art's pretty cool as well. Shikaku Gaara. First jutsu, 8.5 times attack. Alright, is this the... Yeah, that's it. So it is 8.5 times attack, 60% chance to immobilize. And then we'll take a look at that. 16 times attack force ultimate to all enemies in range, ignores their substitution and knocks them back. Okay, so that's the same animation. We go to here. Let's see. Ultimate Jutsu, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, they just... Oh, come on. They literally reuse Shikaku Gaara's. Dupe abilities, 20% whisk reduction, 20% bravery reduction, reduced damage taken by 5%, 5%, and then restores 1 chakra moving to the next map. Now let's take a look at the... Nope, right here. Blazing Awakened. Okay, we'll just go over the PvP jutsus, but his stats go down, right? So he's not even 1,000 attack for vast range in PvP. And you gotta remember that, like, the Blazing Fest Obito was 1,500 attack even for vast range. So, you know, this is pretty big difference. And that's what I mean by, like, they're definitely not, like, they're making it very distinct that these characters, when you awaken them, should be used for PvP only. Right? They're like, you're sacrificing your PvE portion to get this unit. Of course, you can go back and forth with awakening, so it's not that big of a deal. It's literally the same animation. It's a little bit more, like, you know, a little more dramatic. But in PvP, that jutsu does 10 times attack to one enemy, 60% chance of blocking them from switching for 7 turns. So pretty good, you know, 5 chakra. Then the ultimate is, oh, I forgot to mention, his PvP version Awakened he's just a speed unit, right? He's pretty damn fast. So he outspeeds his Bravery Gaara counterpart. So you can, if you don't have the Bravery Gaara limit broken, if you don't own the Phantom Castle Naruto, like the sexy jutsu Naruto, this guy would be the fastest unit otherwise. So I think he outspeeds the Bravery Gaara regardless, even at max limit break. And he can take a hit. You know, he has about the same health, and he does more damage than that Gaara. So he would literally just be a replacement for that Gaara at that point. And then Ultimate Jutsu would probably be the same thing. 16 times attack to all enemies in range, 80% chance of Jutsu sealing for 3 turns. That's really it. That's the whole update. So I'm just going to show you guys the banner, the step banner really quickly. And that'll be the end of the video. So, whoop, right here. So the reason I really like this is because, one, they have all the units on here, and so the 3rd multi is a raid up, the 5th multi is a raid up for the Rock Lee and Gaara, the 7th multi is guaranteed one of the Blazing Awakening units, and the 9th multi is guaranteed one of them. So you have plenty of chances, and on top of that, they just give you the beads to awaken them right away. So, you know, the second, if you go through all 9 steps, you will be able to Blazing Awakening them, you know, as soon as you get them up. And then you can use them in PvP. That's really it. If I have time, I'll go into further in depth about them. If not, oh well. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.